old guys, when they talk about like fighting, in their mind, they're like dudes just punching each other in the face.
Right.
But that is the furthest, another misconception, the furthest thing from what's happening. These dudes are not punching each other in the face. They're fucking on the ground. You know what I mean? Or, I didn't mean to say fucking on the ground.
But
you know what I'm saying?
literally though. I mean, like, yeah, no, they're completely avoiding the stand-up, the clinch. It's like, and it's really like whoever is on bottom is kind of fucked for the rest of the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was another big thing too for the first few UFCs. I think I'm making this up. It might have been UFC 5, 6, whatever. I feel like it was not until UFC 7 that someone was losing and then came back. If you started losing, it was over basically.
And that's why guys were tapping out so early because especially in a tournament sense, like they get mounted and they'll just tap without even getting a strike thrown at them.
Yeah.
And it's like, at first we were like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
But then you kind of realize why they do it.
Yeah, of course. Because they're not like they're going home with even 50, like $50,000 is best case scenario.
Yes.
You're mounted by Marco Huas.
Yeah.
You're not going home with $50,000.
Dude, one of my biggest takeaways, just like in general, like instead of the eras, was like the UFC really didn't know what the fuck they were doing for the first
the promotion,
I would say just like the idea of putting together these fights, it was just crazy as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, they weren't balanced at all.
No,
the entertainment factor was seeing one guy beat the hell out of another guy.
It really was. Yeah.
It wasn't like, because their whole thing was framed as who's the best, right? Between all these different styles.
Yeah.
But to me, it was like there's not a lot of competition.
No, there was no like for example, why did we never get Marco Huas versus Royce Gracie?
Right.
Like that felt like that would have been like a potential battle, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
There was a lot of those things. Dude, speaking of misconceptions, I think the number one most common comment we get is something to the effect of when men were men. Or, you know what I mean? Shit like that. When men were men. Man, the old UFC was the best.
Yeah.
Tank in his prime.
Yeah.
Tank in his prime what?
Look, I don't want to hate on our fans.
I don't either, but it's fucking hilarious.
It's crazy.
It's hilarious.
Crazy. They'll say something like, now it goes to the ground and it's just boring to watch. I'm like, damn, bro.
The other day I don't know if you saw this, but someone commented on one of our videos and it was one of those like generic. It's funny because like every one of these dudes, their comments are some variation of that same thing. But one of them said something like when men were men or when the UFC was great or something like that. Yeah. And I literally posted a fucking highlight video of Dan Hooker versus Dustin Poirier just to be like, you're fucking wrong. It is better now. Like, I love this shit. I love the old shit. It's better now.
Oh, absolutely.
And I don't want to get too deep into the modern shit. I've noticed a lot of podcasts are talking about like how the UFC is in decline right now and there's no stars.
Bro, I completely disagree.
I think the UFC is better than it's ever fucking been.
Absolutely.
Like, sure, the Chuck era was fun. The Anderson Silva era was fun. I get it. There was dominance. But there's just, the playing field is so different now.
Fighters are so good now, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, if you have a weakness, a fighter will game plan and completely exploit that.
100%.
Like, you have to be good everywhere.
Like Peyton Talbot, dude. Like Peyton Talbot, you know, he came back and looked really, really, really good or whatever.
Yeah.
But like Johnny Barcelos or, you know, however you say his name. I mean, that might as well have been UFC 3.
Yeah.
You know? So like if you're not a totally well-rounded fighter, Ilia Topuria, perfect example. Yes, he's this knockout artist. Dude, he crucifixed Charles Oliveira, the #1 submission threat in UFC history.
Yeah, man. Crazy. I mean, DDP, super well-rounded.
Yeah.
Marab is now well-rounded.
Yeah.
He fucking outstruck Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, crazy.
So, like, yeah, man, I have the so much appreciation for the fighters now and how great they are. I don't know why people are talking shit on nowadays, but that's why I wanted to go back, is just to see the evolution of the game completely.
Yeah.
Welcome to Casual Academy MMA. Join us as we dive deep into mixed martial arts history for every UFC, WEC, Pride, and Strikeforce event. We'll examine the fights and fighters of the past, reviewing the eras, techniques, and revolutions that made our beloved sport the phenomenon it is today. Without further ado, let's watch the fights.